For the rest of our finished games in the full game category, we had non-digital. So this was particularly difficult to be judged in this format because obviously we like to be able to play and touch the games, which is quite difficult. So to say a big congratulations, we had in third place Brave New World, which was presented by Helen Hall, Tom Lewis and Javier Garcia Olivier. And in second place, Win-Win Insurance, presented by Chi Chen Q. And in first place, congratulations, and I'm inviting you to make your presentation, was Reef Stakes by Yuan Kwek.
Thank you, Louise. First of all, I'd like to thank the organizers for such a well-organized competition. I think even though the COVID pandemic made it difficult, but many of us managed to send the video. And thank you to the judges as well for their astute judging, and also all the competitors in this category. I think everyone had a really good game. So now I'm going to share my screen to talk a little bit about Reef Stakes. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just put it in preset mode. Oops, wrong one. Okay. So Reef Stakes is a brainchild of four of us actually, not only me, Edmund, Hui Ling, myself, and Serena. And we are the co-founders of the game. In this short presentation, I'll talk about briefly about the components of the game, the strength and uniqueness, the reception so far, and future plans for the game. So the four of us, as you can see here, we're all marine biologists from Malaysia, and we're all working in the conservation field. The game began conceptualizing in 2017. 2018, we won a small grant, and our first edition was launched in December 2018. We had the second one come up, which the one I have here with me. This was launched in April 2019. The objective of the game is three-pronged. It's to simulate real-life stakeholder relationships in determining the future of a coral reef, introduce iconic marine species in Malaysia, and also highlight threats to marine ecosystems. And along the game, we have two binary tracks where people can build out of, either through the nature track, which is a more coral reef focused, or a development track where you build upon and finally reach a city status. So the game itself has six roles, and each player picks a role in determining the future of the reef, either a conservationist, a developer, a politician. It could be also a fisherman or a natural resource manager. And these roles are tied specifically to priorities. As you can see here, tourism operator has both nature-related and development priorities, whereas as a conservationist, you would think 100% is nature-related. And however, winning is not so simple. There are aspects in the game, scenario cards we call it. If you put it down, it would do things to the game. For example, bottom trawling. You discard the nature track in one selected direction. So it shows in real life that bottom trawling occurs, this happens to the nature track, and hence someone like the conservationist would be affected in putting down his or her mission cards. If there's a dugong sighted, this is an endangered species in Malaysia, the development track will be removed in one selected direction because all development will stop when they see an endangered species. For example, an oil tanker collision, this affects both tracks equally, so it removes everything. And then things like marine debris, we try to highlight that it affects everyone, every role, where all players have to return the cards in the hand to the deck. So the strengths and uniqueness of this game is that it's role-playing. People get to interact with each other and also encourages this competitive spirit. Also, the scenarios, as you can see earlier, mirrors real-life events in the marine environment. It's a form of outreach that marine biologists like us try to give out to players of the game. We also have online content and events to supplement learning. So reception so far, we've impacted over 3,000 individuals from all walks of life. It's also used by more than 20 organizations. And we're also an active member of the tabletop gaming community. The game has also been played in more than 8 countries. We also have a strong online presence on Facebook and Instagram. So our future plans is to translate it into other languages so it's applicable across Southeast Asia and maybe other countries, and also expand into other ecosystems like mangroves and forests and so on. So the main message I'd like to share here is that Reef Stakes is more environmental education through a board game, and we aim to build, protect, and balance. Thank you so much. You can go to our Facebook, and we have an account with the Board Game Geek, and we also have a website if you want to check us out. I hope that's 4 minutes.
That is exactly 4 minutes. Well done. Thank you very much. Thank you for that presentation. That was great, and congratulations once more to Reef Stakes for winning the non-digital category of the finished games.